We love to say yes. We love to say yes to people. So it's more of a challenge than it would be to go, oh, that's strange. You know, there are lots of different kinds of brides, and so we're ready for any kind of request that comes our way.
I'm Trudy Jacobson, and we are Great American Women.
Hi, my name is Emily Hart, and you're in my bridal shop here in Kansas City called Emily Hart Bridal. The thing that I love the most about what I do and what I love the most about bridal is probably the experience that we get to give. This is not like a mattress purchase. It's not, you know, it's not something that you have to spend money on. It's something that you want to come in and enjoy with your family and your friends. There are good things and bad things that come from it because they expect like a lot from their wedding and their experience, especially the dress. That just makes it more fun for us and more challenging to kind of create that. I think that's what sets us apart as well, because we really put an emphasis on when you come into our shop, we really care about you as a person and that experience that we give you. We started in a very small town. The business had been, like, when I purchased the business 16 years ago, it had been in business for about 30 years in a very small town south of here. And it was, gosh, it was 2007, right before the housing crisis in 2008. And I had to get up to Overland Park just to help my customers. Were traveling so far. If you remember, the gas was about $5 a gallon back then. It was a lot. I moved up to Leawood and realized I stayed there for about maybe three or 4 years when I realized I really needed to invest in the property so that I could build my business. This space had been empty for a while, and I kept passing it on the highway, and I said, I think that's where I need to be. So I bought the building, we renovated it, and been here probably about eight or 9 years ago. There's a salon next to me that I lease to that salon. Riley Girl is the name of that. Our businesses kind of bounce off each other and complement each other. I think every bride is unique, but we're all human, and we all show our humanness every once in a while, and weddings are very stressful for the whole family. There's a lot of relational stuff that's happening, especially when you're shopping for a dress. You may have, you know, mom, grandma, stepmom, you know, lots of different future mother-in-law, lots of different dynamics going on. So we kind of play therapist and counselor a lot. When these women come in, we're always team bride. So we'll see the bride kind of get stressed about, you know, the crew kind of celebrating her or not celebrating her. We help that transition. But, you know, I think I've been doing this long enough. In the beginning, I really took a lot of things personal because I really wanted to make sure everyone was just as happy as can be. I think now one of the things that time has given me the gift of is understanding that it isn't all about us, right? Like every person who's stressed or comes in with a problem, we can do our very best. At the end of the day, I think we give them grace for where they are, and we're able to let them know that we're here for them and we'll help them as much as we can. Mothers tend to be a little bit more stressed and a little bit more difficult sometimes than the bride even. I think the brides can be kind of in la la land where they're excited about the wedding, where mothers, you know, they need everything to be perfect.
Hey everybody, it's Trudy Jacobson. Thank you for watching Great American Women. And thank you to the great ladies who have participated in this series. Now I'll let you get back to the show.
I've had a lot of experiences with lots of different kinds of people. I don't have anything specific, but I do think that it helps build character for all of us, right? All of my staff. We go into the office and we're able to like vent and scream or laugh or whatever we need to do, and then come back out here and do the good job that we need to do. The best part about my job is probably the relationship that we get with the brides. This is a purchase that you make 9 to 12 months before the wedding. So we get to see them in the very beginning stages, right after they've been engaged, and then we kind of follow them through the whole process. We do their alterations, we steam the gown the day before the wedding. So we get that relationship, we get to build that relationship, but then afterwards, they'll follow us on Instagram, even our personal accounts, or they'll come in, they'll bring their dress back, we'll preserve it. I've had so many brides come in with their children, their new babies. So it really is like this long-term like relational thing. I think that, like I said, the experience and the relationship that we build with them is probably the most important. One of the major things we deal with are lots of insecurities around bodies, but we really try to let people know right now is perfect wherever you are, but it never fails. Every time we get up to the invoice, they say, what happens? I'm going to go on this diet. I'm going to, you know, what if I fluctuate? It's totally fine. I've got an incredible team of seamstresses that can, either way, we can help you. I faced plenty of challenges being a female in the business world. Most of my challenges, of course, come from males. And I would say banks in general, sometimes when I'm trying to grow or you know, get a loan or something like this, it really is different than what I would imagine being a man in the business world would be. I've been doing this a really long time, and I feel like I know a lot about my business going in, but it always feels like I have to like prove a little bit more. A lot of men want to come in and tell me how to do things, and I think that's just in general kind of a woman's experience. But that's also what's nice about being in this business is we deal with a lot of women, so that's a nice upside. We love to say yes. We love to say yes to people, so it's more of a challenge than it would be to go, oh, that's strange. You know, there are lots of different kinds of brides, and so we're ready for any kind of request that comes our way. Something I would tell young women entrepreneurs that are looking to start is, I think putting away the fear of the unknown would probably be the one thing you could start with. I hear that all the time. Focusing on what that fear is and almost playing it out. Okay, what's the worst that could happen? I don't have a lot of fear. In the business world, I'm ready to take risks, and it served me well. I feel like I've been really lucky in a lot of the ways that I've succeeded. You've heard the term jumping out of the airplane and building the parachute on the way down. It's usually what I do. So my staff and my friends and family will sometimes comment about how that's how I do things. And it scares a lot of people. But I've been around, I've done it enough times that you're gonna figure it out. And if you don't, however you land, it's a learning experience, and you just pick up the pieces and figure it out from there. You can follow us on Instagram, Emily Hart Bridal. You can go to our website, emilyhartbridal.com. I'm also a wedding dress designer, and you can view my collection on our website, emilyhartbridal.com. I'm Emily Hart. This is my business, Emily Hart Bridal, and I'm proud to be a great American woman.
Thank you for watching Great American Women. If you or anyone you know would like to be considered for a Great American Women episode, contact us today. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. We look forward to hearing your story.